situations. And he chose Narbaral Gamma because she was a doppelganger with a human appearance and possessed immense combat power. But we all know because she was the most beautiful NPC in Nazarick. However, Ainz soon came to regret this decision. While Narbaral looked human, she utterly despised humans and lacked the ability to hide it. Her blunt hostility, poor social skills, and open contempt for those around her constantly threatened to expose their disguise. And instead of helping Ainz blend in, she often forced him to intervene and smooth over dangerous situations. He internally acknowledged that his choice was flawed, and he should have considered personality when making the choice. Someone like Lupus Regina Beta may have been a better choice, as she can at least pretend to enjoy human company and doesn't immediately insult everyone she meets. Did you know why Ainz regretted choosing Narbaral as his companion and overlord? After Ainz found himself transported to the new world, he immediately realized that he knew absolutely nothing, and revealing his true identity too early could attract powerful enemies and endanger Nazarick. To safely gather information and learn about the new world, Ainz decided to disguise himself as the adventurer Momon, and to make this disguise believable, he needed a companion, someone who could help with social interactions, reinforce Momon's reputation, and provide support in unpredictable situations. And he chose Narbaral Gamma because she was a doppelganger with a human appearance and possessed immense combat power. But we all know because she was...
Hello, which one of us are you?
This is a nightmare.
You bastard! You led the wolves to our door!
We prefer snakes to wolves.
I've eaten both. They die just the same.
Apologies, my liege. I betrayed you, and now I'm king.
About that.
I gave you our location. In exchange for shelter and supplies, you give me your army, and I take the throne.
Ah, yes. Not so good a bargain. How about this one? My army, my throne.
About that.
Oh, you beef-witted, half-faced scrubs! We had a deal! Why the hell is there an alligator in here?
He's a Loki.
Come on!
Damn it! Animals rely on cheating. We cut the throats of every person who trusts us. And for what power? Glorious power. Glorious purpose. Cannot change. We're broken. Every version of us forever.
Hello, which one of...
Sorry, Mal, I'm gonna stick to you like glue this time.
A few moments later.
Mal,
I will drop
where'd you
this
go?
specifically
there you
for...
are.
You were
Wait,
gonna
nope.
stick to me like glue.
I found
Glue
you, I
does not
found you.
ask where you are.
I found you, I found you. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Sorry, Mal, I'm gonna stick to you like glue this time.
A few moments later.
I will
Mal,
drop
where'd you go?
this specifically
there
for...
you are.
You were
Wait,
gonna
nope.
stick to me like glue.
I found
Glue
you, I
does not
found you.
ask where you are.
This is the exact type of PC hardware innovation that I personally want to see. Ray tracing and AI upscaling just isn't that interesting for me anymore. I want to see physical improvements. At Computex last week, Lee & Lee unveiled a new power supply, and the pricing is actually pretty solid for something this new. The first feature is the power outlet, where you connect the actual cable. It's on a swivel. This can actually be useful in specific builds where the case has a funky layout. The other cool feature is that there's a built-in USB and fan hub right on the backside of the PSU. So again, if you're in a situation where you don't have enough ports, you can plug them directly into here. Honestly, for most PC builders and basic gaming PCs, I don't think that you would take advantage of these features. But it's not like it's heavily marked up in price, because the 1000 watt unit is $155. That's expensive, but for a good unit, it's pretty close to the competition. Now, I'm not personally going to take advantage of those features probably anytime soon, but this is what I like to see companies...
Thought you said this was the safest place on the planet.
Look, I know nothing got in. There's no way something came in from the outside.
Whoever's hunting us died here.
What, dead men of letters?
We were the first people to occupy this place in 50 years. Why would a ghost wait so long to get its spook on?
Must have been a more recent death.
No.
How can you be so sure?
Because I burned his body myself. Kevin, I'm sorry. You did not choose this life. You lost everything, everyone you loved. Getting killed.
Spent months struggling to break through the veil just to get stuck listening to Dean Winchester having a self-pity session. Hear enough of those when I was alive.
Kevin?
You could see me?
If anybody deserves an express pass to paradise...
I couldn't. Heaven's closed for business. Everything who's died since the angels fell, you're just stuck inside the veil. Like D&D line times infinity bad.
What can we do?
Find my mother.
Bradley only told you she was alive to mess with you.
I'm not going off his word. And I have my own sources. So you want to make it right. This is how.
Thought you said this was the safest place on the planet.
So speak Welsh fluently.
What's Welsh called in Welsh?
Company.
I thought he was gonna say like,
Well, the language is called Kamra. It's nothing like English at all. Like, it's all totally different. And there is a very long town name which you might enjoy.
Let me take a drink of water. Holy macaroni!
You've definitely seen this.
I have not seen this.
How do you think you'd pronounce that?
Oh dear. Lamplair, wig, groceries, hydrogen, Robin Williams, sick, gog, koch?
It is Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll Llogerach chun Robert Llansilio Goch. There you go.
There you go. Only he can do that.
So speak Welsh fluently.
What's Welsh called in Welsh?
Cymru.
I thought he was gonna say like,
Well, the language is called Kamra. It's nothing like English at all. Like, it's all totally different. And there is a very long town name which you might enjoy.
Let me take a drink of water. Holy macaroni!
You've definitely seen this.
I have not seen this.
How do you think you'd pronounce that?
Oh dear. Lamplair, wig, groceries, hydrogen, Robin Williams, sick, gog, koch?
Ina addresses her unfortunate EP situation.
Not much. Other than the fact that the whole EP shenanigans that happened.
Oh, by the way, I got so caught up that I don't know what she's about to do.
What else? Not much. Other than the fact that the whole EP shenanigans that happened. I won't mention too much because what should I say? I have a lot to say, but let's just say that things did not turn out the way they were supposed to. And the new release date is February 2nd, midnight JST. And I made sure I quadruple and told them to give me the receipts for everything that happens in the process. Honestly, I really shouldn't have to go that far. But you know what? It's gonna be the process from now on. But yeah, big thank you to Chaimane for tanking the blunt of my comments. I'm sure she has filtered them well to relay it to management. I always feel bad because like whenever something goes wrong and I have some strong words to say, it's like, Mai-chan, this is not meant for you, okay? This is meant for the other person on the relay of communication. It's okay, you know. My view on things when these sort of things happen is like, of course, when I just get the news that something went wrong, just like, and then for like 5 minutes, I ponder about possibilities and what I should tell the other party. And then at the same time, like, I think like a couple years ago, I would have been like, you know,
No obvious issues when it comes to build quality. All the cables are tidily managed or even zip tied together. All screws installed exactly where they should be. No obvious configuration errors. Got dual channel memory, for example. And it looks like they actually upgraded us. This is not a GTX 660 and is in fact a 970 from PNY. And that might not be the only upgrade. While the motherboard is obviously a little dated, it's the classic white PCI slot here, the cooler is new and the socket of this board doesn't even match the CPU that we ordered, meaning maybe something better? To their credit, this appears to be a brand new Corsair 600 watt power supply. The peel is still, oh no. Ooh, maybe there's some dust on the grill. No, the power supply is not new. So, who knows what power supply you're gonna get? Ooh, that was one of the things we had down as being points in their favor, actually. Yeah, there's dust in the crevices of these cables too. Okay. Another thing we had as a point in their favor is the case. though I think this is a bit of a mixed bag. On the one hand, it's a modern design with 4 included fans, RGB, tempered glass, all that good stuff. On the other hand, I have no idea what they spent on this thing since it's out of stock everywhere, but however much it was probably too much. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later, but hint number 1 is this internal USB 3 header that is just hanging here loose, and the fact that this system is so old, it doesn't have USB 3 at all. Enough chitter chatter for now though. Let's find out what's in here. Oh, e-waste? That's not nice.
That was Labs, that wasn't me.
Labs calling it e-waste? I mean, that's not that bad. A Core i7-2600S, that's another big upgrade. Or at least it sounds like one. While the model number changed a lot from what was promised to us, it's actually only a little over a year newer and not a lot faster. But the good news is this is a great opportunity to highlight how easy it is for people to get bamboozled. Most people's exposure to CPU nomenclature isn't going to go much deeper than, Core i7, I heard that's good for gaming. And unless they know the importance of the IPC of a processor architecture, it would be easy, even for someone who's trying to do their due diligence, to compare this to something modern and think, oh, well, you know, I guess yesterday's i7 is just today's i3, and then pull the trigger on a system like this. But that isn't just not the case. Or maybe it doesn't matter. Our GPU upgrade could make up a lot of ground here. Though, again, we see the same confusing product naming schemes working against the consumer. While it seems like we jumped 3 product generations, 600 and 700 series are actually based on the same family of chips, and then 800 was skipped, meaning that going from 600 to 900 was only 1 generation. The good news, though, is we also stepped up a whole class from a 60 class to a 70 class card, meaning that we landed a GPU here with double the VRAM and a lot more processing power. Maybe this thing can game. Okay, that is totally usable. And just like PCMR would say, it doesn't matter what you drive, it's that you drive what you got. Or sorry, that was Kazir. You know, it doesn't matter, someone said it. Hoodie, t-shirt, water bottle, desk pad, and enamel pin. The point is, the best gaming machine for the job is the one that you have. Let's give it a shot. Did it take that long for my Spartan to pop in? This may actually be a problem. There are some newer games on the list that's advertised by the seller. That long for the modes to load. While this searches, I guess we can talk about Labs results a little bit. Esports titles like CSGO, Dota, and Rocket League actually all run fine. But as soon as we go past that, we get into some false advertising a little bit. See, there are some newer games on the list that's advertised by the seller. Fortnite, Apex Legends, and GTA 5, which isn't really new, but is fairly demanding, which are going to struggle on this machine. And there are a few reasons for it. For starters, while the ad does clearly state that they're using a mix of new and refurbished parts, I think it's a little disingenuous to say that a new case and a new stock cooler is a mix of new and refurbished parts. Every piece that contributes to performance is used. And one of the worst pieces is our storage drive. A spinner that I just wouldn't be comfortable putting in a system that someone's going to rely on. Crystal Disk Info pegged it at 24,768 hours of power on time, or a little under 3 years, which for an enterprise drive might not be a huge deal, but for a consumer drive, absolutely is. Wow, this is not a lot of FPSs. Come on, oh boy. Maybe we can tweak the details a little. Come on, I get him! Wow, it took me a while to figure out he was dead, but yes, I got him. Oh no! And I can't even blame that on our hard drive, even if it was in tip-top shape. The CPU and RAM in here just aren't fast enough to keep up with anything but older games. There has been a lot of advancement in CPU design that isn't really obvious on a basic spec sheet. And this is one of the reasons that our labs website project is so important. Guys, maybe pick up a desk pad, help support the team. Because making matters worse, as our chip continues to age, we're going to reach a point where modern software simply refuses to run. On the GPU side, NVIDIA hasn't officially sunsetted support for the 900 series yet. But based on how long they supported the previous generation, the announcement is pretty much due any day now. And then on the CPU side of things, if we go back just a couple more generations, there are chips that are missing x86 instruction set extensions that are required for smooth operation, or in some cases, operation at all, in modern titles like Apex Legends. Thankfully, that hasn't happened yet with our 2600S. We were able to benchmark Total Warhammer 3, Cyberpunk, modern games like that, but it's a matter of time before that changes. I think my biggest issue here, though, is just the price. As a savvy shopper, you can pick up similar parts for well under $300 without paying for a brand new lipstick case around the pig components. And you probably won't need to pay shipping either, depending on how active your local Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I fully endorse keeping aging hardware running for as long as possible. We even did a video recently showcasing some of the amazing deals that are out there right now on used hardware. But if you're spending upwards of $400 on a new-to-you PC, you can do a lot better than this. To highlight how bad it is, even buying almost entirely new parts, we came in around $400. While we've still only got a quad-core processor with hyperthreading, the same amount of memory, and that same used GTX 970, our 12th gen Core i3 has more cache, AVX2 for better integer calculations, a slew of advanced technologies like Gaussian and Neural Accelerator 3.0 to help with audio and speed-centric AI workloads, and it's going to be getting security updates for years to come. And it runs on a newer platform, meaning that I'll be able to get the most out of, say, a new CPU or a new GPU even, if some money comes my way. And we didn't even put in the script the fact that it'll have support for USB 3 and M.2 drives. To put the performance difference in context, guys, we ran our Factorio benchmark and Cinebench on our poor, struggling 2600S, and well, the numbers speak for themselves. Our single core score didn't even crack 1,000 points, and multi-core is just shy of 3. Guys, a modern i3 12100 is going to get you closer to 1,600 point single core, 8,400 multi. I mean, that is the kind of difference that you can really feel, even in day-to-day use. We've got an entire video about how gigahertz doesn't actually matter, but obviously not everyone's watched it, and I don't even blame them for seeing Core i7 gaming computer and hitting the buy button. Because a lot of it boils down to terrible marketing practices and the obfuscation of real tech specs from the big players. I mean, think about it. When you walk into a computer shop today and look at the box for, say, a CPU, it barely lists anything. Contents, Intel processor with thermal solution? Really? That's all you're giving me? Oh no, okay. I get this, to a layperson, indecipherable product number and 20 megabytes of cache. No clock speeds, no core counts even. It's obvious from the prioritization here, the only thing they want you to know is Core i5, oh, by the way, that 13th gen or something like that. I mean, AMD is a fair bit better, at least on this little sticker. If you look closely at it, you'll find cores, threads, boost and base frequency. But it's clear what the trend is, and I don't see this getting better anytime soon. With the Core Ultra rebrand announcement, I was really hoping that Intel would use this opportunity as a fresh start to clear the air for the average person, but nope. It's basically just, we've taken the bold step of removing your eye. You're welcome. I mean, I called this before and I'm saying it again. we are going to be stuck with the same issues we've got today. And I know that most of you guys watching this video can probably tell the freaking difference between, you know, a Core i7 13700K and a Core i7 2600S. Most of you guys are going to look beyond just Intel Core i5 must be good for gaming. I know you guys are going to drill into the true specs, but based on the sales numbers for these things, a lot of people won't. And this isn't what I wanted in terms of keeping things out of the landfill, because all we're really doing is sending the original case that was housing all of this stuff to the landfill and then buying a new flashy, shiny one unnecessarily. It's gonna keep happening, guys. At $400, we're in that magical console price zone. It's got flashy RGB and a cool tempered glass side panel to make it look like a legit gaming computer. It's just, with stuff like this, you're not getting the performance that you're paying good money for. So mark my words, in another 10 years, we're gonna see the exact same thing. A Core Ultra 7 gaming PC with a 2060 and 32 gigs with, I don't know, electroluminescent wire case or whatever the fashion is at that point, all for the low, low price of around $400. And if I'm still around and finding these craptastic deals, I guess I'm just gonna have to make another video saying the same dang thing. If you guys are looking for an affordable system like this, I'm not linking this thing, but we will have our parts list down below. And we're also gonna throw our POV build guide, which is probably the easiest.
God, he's so beautiful. Do you think Fleek looks like this? Do you think this is Papa Fleek? Do you think he's glorious and obese and nice and American? Is that a biscuit stuck in here? What is that? There's something stuck in here. It could be anything. Perbs! Now Fleek is a sexy man. Are you saying this is not a sexy man? This is a sexy man.
Insanity, getting the car guys to make a Fable game. Xbox, did you really?
I have so much fear of this Fable game. I don't think it's going to be good. I can't imagine a universe where it's going to be good.
Have to put your token Brits on the job? Playground has never made a real game before. They make
Like, at first I was like, I don't really care that the character is ugly. Like, you can still have a good story. But once they said that they will have cutscenes where the NPCs turn to look at you office style and break the fourth wall and monologue.
Interactive Honda commercials. The most Fable thing.
Like, dude.
Thing about this game is them lying to us. But rest assured, the developers wanted to remain faithful to the originals, which is why they removed the way Fable looks, the way Fable plays, Fable's RPG mechanics, and much, much more. But other than that, yeah, it looks like a great Fable game. Psych! Psych! Hang on, I got one more. I just gotta find it. Psych!
Oh my god. You know what? I hate to say this, but I think it actually would have been a better game if they model the character after her instead whatever the abomination they came up with. It definitely would be worse.
There's a special place in hell for the person that put office-style cutaways into my Fable franchise. Who even asked for these? I asked for these. This means you guys are going to make me watch cutscenes. More specifically, make me watch cutscenes where I gotta look at these fuck.
Character designs are my passion. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl.
Things. I see why you guys make games without any people. This game might not have cars.
What? Do they have lip filler? What's wrong with their face? It looks like they have lip filler, but also Botox. And it like kind of just pulls their faces in a strange way.
but it has people that look like they got run over
price
by
of the
cars.
bag.
Jesus, it takes a lot of work to make something this fucked up. You can't use the excuse of
Unironically, you know what? If this is how the main character would have looked like, I would have been fine. Yeah, like, listen, make it a chick, make it a dude, I don't care. Just, yeah, like, let's go with this. I'm actually fine with this. I think this is nice, yeah. Nice John Fable.
You can't use the excuse of tech limitations either. We've had scan-in text since Far Cry 3 with Vaz. It scared the hell out of me when I saw him in Better Call Saul. They didn't miss a freckle on that scan. Now go to scan in a big budget actress? There's a glitch in the machine.
I think this is nice, yeah. Nice John Fable.
You can't use the excuse of tech limitations either. We've had scan-in text since Far Cry 3 with Vaz. It scared the hell out of me when I saw him in Better Call Saul. They didn't miss a freckle on that scan. Now go to scan in a big budget actress? There's a glitch in the machine, sir. She's got a 12-inch schlong now. It's like the McDonald's ice cream machine. Anytime a pretty woman shows up, it's broken and they gotta redraw it from memory. Oh, the guy from the watch gets scanned in 1 for 1, but as soon...
That's true. That's actually a solid point. This guy looks exactly like the actor. So why the fuck did they have to butcher that poor woman?
Comes to the main character in shit.
Like, what? I'm sorry, let me just put my big fat hat away so that you can see it. Why? What have you done? Like, you kept the freckles, but you erased literally anything that's beautiful or feminine. Plus, you added, like, frown lines. Like, she doesn't even have frown lines.
Best space cat. Keep being great as Koo.
You see this shit? Bro, if I would be this actress, I would actually sue for, like, I don't know, like defamation or something. She actually looks inbred. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. That's awful. I don't know what she had done to deserve this.
Shitified. So in shitified, they
Oh my god, did they break you too? I'm
played the game a year and came back with half a character creator. They're gonna do some Hogwarts Legacy shit where you can only customize the head. Listen to this.
You'll be able to pick from a range of...
Is this me or is this Fleek? Oh my god.
Some Hogwarts Legacy shit where you can only customize the head.
I'm paranoid. Is it? I'm fleeking. I'm flicking out. I'm freaking.
Listen to this.
You'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads. Hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
That's code speak for you could...
Okay, but can I make an attractive character? That's all I have to know. Can I make an actual attractive character? Is that in the budget? Can I make one that doesn't look like it's about to go to the pod? Take a guess. Yes.
Be whatever you want to be as long as you want to be a femboy. And let's for a second.
Femboy. What if I want to be a femboy? What if I want to be a femboy? What if that's what I want?
I can say that you can be beef testosterone himself. You still gotta walk around like the sassy, independent woman you are. Those hips don't lie. Shake that moneymaker, Dave.
Oh, I heard about this, that apparently they didn't make a male walk. So the male characters also have a female walk, and it's a little bit zesty. It's a little bit like... Oh.
Dependent woman, you are. Those hips don't lie. Shake that moneymaker, Dave. Blue Sky users are claiming this is how men walk. I don't doubt this is how they walk. They obviously designed the game to be played as that chick from the first trailer, then they bolted on the character creator after the game got backlash, just like Saints Row. I rest my case and I shake my ass. Who the hell walks like that?
Listen, if I ever see you guys again and you don't walk like this, there will be violence. I wanna see them cheeks. I wanna see the hip. I wanna see more passion, more energy, more energy.
I love throwing it back. This is the first time the Forza guys have had combat in one of their games, and you can tell. We had a unique combat system before. Now, it looks like an impactless knockoff of Gotham Knights, Assassin's Creed, Veilguard, and name any other modern RPG. They said it would be inauthentic for us to just try and make Fable 4, so in a much more authentic move, they made Witcher 4. If you were going to be authentic to your resume, we'd be driving a souped-up Ford Escort into a giant troll. If Fable isn't authentic to you, then don't make a Fable game, dipshit. The combat in Fable 2 flowed.
I see what happened. Again, the tale is as old as time. When someone decides to make a Fable game or any kind of franchise game, but they think that they know it better, so they basically strip everything that makes that game, and just fill it up with slop because they think that that's better. We've been there. I know this. It's like Star Wars. It's like Star Trek. It's like literally any nice sci-fi franchise that these absolute retards can get their hands on. Yeah.
Action game feel. This looks like a worse version of everything.
You know, the more I think about it, the more I realize that the future of gaming might be in the hand of like China. Or like literally like the China, Japan, and Korea. Because I keep like, you know, I think about like Marvel Rivals, and isn't Marvel Rivals like Chinese too at this point? Isn't it like a Chinese developer team? And oh my god, the ass in that game, every time I see it and I'm just like, I get killed because I'm checking out the Luna Snow's ass. And I'm like, whew, you know?
I'd talk more about it, but we got 48 seconds of new footage. They spent more time telling us everything they've removed from the game. As for the takedowns, mommy and daddy won't let me buy the game if there's blood in it, so I'm glad they made sure to put it, I'm glad that they didn't put any blood in it. I hate this stupid spongy combat. Why would you do this to me?
Actually, I think it's right. It's very sexist because what do you mean? That there is no blood in it. Blood is perfectly natural. I'm a feminist and I like to free bleed every month. Actually, I think blood should be in the game.
The other day I was doing some arts and crafts with a Pringle can, a plastic glove, and 2 sponges. It got me thinking, these sponges can really take a pounding. That was the inspiration. Furthermore, we got no guns, we got no dog, we got no motherfucking wolf. Sucks the guns are gone, but I'm glad that dog got sent to the pound. Fuck that dog. Kill stealing me all the goddamn time. Where's the shot collar DLC? As for the humor, it's British, so it is.
No. I don't want that. I don't want British humor. Please save me.
Speaking of which, will there be any huge honkers in this godforsaken game?
Nope. I guarantee you there will be no honkers. Nothing. Absolutely zero. Nada.
No, but you can buy some huge honkers for 10% off using code PIMP. Another thing, if I
looks so much more charming to me than this generic, dull, gray, whatever the fuck they are doing here. It's always gray. It's like there is always fog or smog inside the town. You know? Like, where are the colors? Why is it so, like, are there, like, I don't know, like cars in this town? What is this?
Everything else. The old games had an artistic style. It felt like, you're not gonna believe this, it felt like you were playing a Fable. The whole strategy behind realistic graphics is pissing God rays into your eyes and hoping you forget your computer can't run this game. I like how they built on the landlord mechanics. I like that killing the guy from the watch lowers property values. But I gotta say, the most interesting feature is all the gigantic cocks flying all over the place.
I'm sorry, the what? Wait, what? What?
Feature is all the gigantic cocks flying all over the place. That's right there.
What? Cocks? What? Is it normal? Gigantic cocks flying? What?
We pulled a Cyberpunk 2077. We got a bunch of floppy cocks slapping you in the face. Good luck, reactors. Look at it flop around. My Now, the one question on everybody's minds is...
I didn't even see it.
Is what?
Oh, wait. Oh, is it the chicken? Oh. I was looking in between the legs. I didn't see it. I thought it was actual car. Oh, now I'm disappointed. I was waiting. I thought it was the... You break my heart. You break my heart. My heart. Stop it. I was hoping for a nice cock, and there was nothing.
Why are there no whores?
Whores,
You know, I'm
huh?
wondering that myself. In other news, for seemingly no reason, the game has lost all reason and accountability overnight. The original devs understood this perfectly, but for some reason...
Gentlemen, look me deep in the eye and tell me, what do you think could be the problem with the developer team? What do you think? What could be the potential problem that you might need to... Yeah. Wait, I will count with you, okay? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That could be anything, but maybe 8. Maybe 9. Let's see, it's 10. Like, yeah, there's a few in the back, but okay, let's be real. A person like this could be an incredibly ugly woman or just a nerd. Okay? Like, it literally can be anything.
So many cocks in the game and yet none in the dev team.
Right? And also, listen, I don't like to profile or anything, but there is a pattern with these ladies. Okay? I am noticing a little bit of a pattern with everyone. It's the lad left to the scar lady. The scarf lady? This one? Left? Oh, this is a woman. She has crazy eyes. A little bit. All of them basically look the same. And I guarantee you that you could not have a proper conversation with any of these ladies without them pointing out that you are a bad person and you're a bigot and you are entitled and you have privilege. I guarantee you, I would be willing to put my left arm, even the right, I am willing to put my penis on the table to say that you cannot have a proper conversation with these people. I guarantee you.
And I can't put my finger on it.
I can't either. Well, let's just see. Average dudes, nerds who are smiling and being happy versus a bunch of ladies in the... They oddly all have very similar builds. It's like they all pick the same character in the character creation. They have the same body type. Everyone has like longish, kind of unkept, untamed hair. None of them are particularly interested in fashion. And yeah. Why is no one smiling? I think they are smiling. It's just a very pixelated picture. They are smiling. It's just yeah. I don't know, man. You have a penis? Yes.
I can't put my finger on it. These new devs just can't get their heads around it. One of the quotes from the devs was, "There's no objective good, there's no objective evil. Thank you for being open about how all your choice..."
I hate that. I hate it that they are trying so hard to be neutral and good that you cannot even have an evil character, you know? There is nothing worse when you have an actual evil villain. It's like, okay, but when he was a little kid, I know that he's skinning people right now and setting them on fire, but when he was a kid, his uncle diddled him, so it's actually really understandable. It's like, no, buddy, some people are just fucked up. Like, you don't have to excuse what they are doing. What are we talking about? Oh, no. You know, I guarantee you that if you would bring up a few people from like celebrities who they don't like, they would not agree with that.
Just don't matter.
If I would just say that, hey, but Elon Musk or something like that, that they
Perhaps if EA's new owners instill the values of their home country into EA's companies, we'll finally get some good games again.
Bro, I have a plan. We will actually make our own country, and it will be based. And then we will close the door, and they will be at the door, and we will not let them in. They are gonna be like, oh my god, that's so sexist of you. Why don't you want us here? And we will be like, no, I don't think so.
Apparently, morality isn't black and white, it's gray. So quick question, if you murder a whole village for no...
You know why this is? I know what it's because of the smut books. Because every time women in smut books fell for the bad guy, the serial killer, the murderer, the CEO who is corrupting everyone's life, but they are hot, so they make them morally gray, so you don't have to feel bad about yourself. You know, because, oh, you cannot possibly love a bad guy. No. He just has layers, you know. That's all. It's not that I am bad because he is bad.
Reason, is it evil? To me, yes. To this guy, it depends on the village. Additionally, you can't become Hellboy and you can't hit the
It's so sad. It's so fucking sad, man. I am... It's so hard, and I hate generalizing, but it's so hard. It's like when I see something like this, you know, when I go back and I see where the fuck is the picture. Where is it? When I see this, and I'm just like, are women the problem? And I'm like, Scoot, don't say that. That's not true. There are so many intelligent and smart and amazing women, but I'm just like, are we the problem? Is it us? Where are the cool ones? What the fuck? Are we the problem? What?
指揮官、エルドリッジの手伝い、いる？三日月は尻尾にもあんこが入ってるたい焼きが好き。あ、たい焼き落ちた。指揮官様、大砲にすべて任せてくださいませ。指揮官様、またぼーっとして大砲に構わずそのまま狙いを定めてくださいませ。なんなら大砲を使って銃を構えても構いませんわ。指揮官様、大砲をもっともっと愛してくださいませ。どこをどうついたらいいか指差しで大砲に教えてくださいませ。いつでも準備万端ですわ。どこをどうついたらいいか指差しで大砲に教えてくださいませ。いつでも準備万端ですわ。
Okay, so it seems like recently a Face Connect member has been under a little bit of fire over a tweet that they have made about a Minecraft DLC. Now, if you don't know, recently there's been a massive tweet that's blown up from Minecraft on a DLC that they had released, essentially kind of showcasing a lot of stuff to do with some civil rights movements and, you know, the people behind them, right? They feature a lot of different people that have been involved in some civil rights movements in history, including people, yeah, obviously you can see there's John Lewis, then you got Malala, I'm pretty sure like Rosa Parks was there. So again, a lot of people have been kind of looking at this and going, this is a little bit jarring, right? And I do understand that, right? This is a DLC, of course, so you don't have to download this, you don't have to play this, and this isn't forced into your game. But I do think, you know, obviously, I think people can say, hey, this is a bit jarring, this is a bit odd, this is a bit weird, right? And again, I think that's totally okay, because let's just think about it for a second. I think Minecraft obviously has a very educational, you know, side to it at points, and obviously they made their own obviously, because it's Minecraft, I think it's a little bit more accepted, as it's a game that people use to comment, but she got sent back to the back of the bus. Obviously, Jelly Hoshiyumi, the FaZe Connect member, right, says, I was advised by my lawyers to not comment. And obviously this then blew up pretty massively, got 185k. A lot of people have been talking about it, saying, Jelly, can you play this Minecraft DLC, please? Then Jelly wanted to comment, but she got sent back to the back of the bus. She's just like Rosa Parks. That's crazy. They said, this is a comment. They said an unsubstantial comment. They said, if I speak, I am done for. So yeah, obviously a lot of people commenting on that one. But then she came out with another post. She did actually end up speaking, saying, screw it, man. I think pushing politics in my children's sandbox game is disgusting, especially when it's disguised as education. Let me play my stupid block game without having to engage or associate with any of you stupid political garbage that I do not care about. And they said, I'm so tired of seeing it. Why does it even matter to push real world matters into my block game that I play to escape from the real world? And if I buy and play the game, can I be seen as taking a side because their dumbass stupid post blew up? Stupid people empower movement. Now they say based, people saying based, some people saying I do enjoy the fact that this game is a game with a worldwide market and they're pushing US historical events to everyone. Pretty egocentric to do this, right? Which again, I do think, yeah, that is pretty crazy, right? That a lot of this is American based. I guess Malala wouldn't be US based though, because that's somewhere else. But again, it is pretty insane, right? This got 2.2 million views, and obviously a lot of people have not been happy with this comment because, you know, many people have been happy to see, I guess, the civil rights stuff going in there. A lot of people saying free block list in the quotes. People saying it just got confirmed that the entire world is run by an elite PDF cult, but a Rosa Parks skin in Minecraft is what we're freaking out about. And yeah, I can understand that 100%, right? I don't think it is anything to freak out about. It's not anything to call out. It's just something that you go, that's a bit weird. I don't think that really belongs in Minecraft, but that's fine. You know, I don't care. I'd have to download it. And then you move on, right? And I think that is essentially it. I don't think getting angry at it or whatever does help. But obviously, you know, I don't think, you know, they seem pretty mad, but I don't know. I don't know what their actual kind of expression on it is. Now, obviously, this post down here, people have been trying to spread as well. It is fake, apparently. They're saying this is also the same VTuber that did little blackface on stream a couple of weeks ago. Now, this is the kind of screenshot that they have here. And I'm unsure if it's edited, especially around the lips and stuff, because obviously, yeah, people have been calling out the fact, saying, you know, the context is she actually messed up her model colors with the red Christmas outfit. So I'll post the screenshots for people not clicking on the link. The subtitle on the first pic shows the red dress was an issue, and the rest of the random color tint. They say, oh god, I am red. And yeah, you can see, there we go. So of course there's going to be a lot of people that is going to try and jump on them and try to kind of make up whatever they can to essentially you know, I guess go after them and to you know, destroy whatever they've built up, just because they've created this comment in the first place, and now they're trying to push a further narrative that they're somehow like racist or something like this. I don't think they're necessarily being like racist or whatever with this comment at all. I think, you know, they are, you know, they're upset about it, and they're obviously not very happy that this kind of stuff was being pushed. But I don't think it was about racism or anything. And obviously, you know, they talk about it saying